Hello, I'm Maxwell, and I help teach young men purpose in life. Today, I wanted to talk about the initial attitude change needed to improve oneself. So, just to jump straight into the thing, I've been on self improvement for a few years now, and it has been a fight to be consistent with the hard work. Naturally, difficult things are hard to do. It's not rocket science. But when I first got on self improvement, what really helped me get the hard work done and propel myself forward in life was the attitude change of doing the hard work. My entire life growing up was always about, yes, I had some hardships, some obligations, some things that needed to be done that I had to do. But there was also a side of it which was, why not the comfort? Why not lay in bed 15 minutes longer? Why not watch more anime? Why not play more video games? And it was a hard thing to do, was switching over from this idea of let's do all the comfort to let's actually get the hard work done. And to get straight into the actionable step is understanding our mind. What I had struggled with was there is a loud voice in my head. I'm not schizophrenic. We all have a voice that tells us, let's go lay in bed, let's go watch some more anime, let's eat some more junk food, let's do the easy, comfortable, dopaminergic things. And then there was a little tiny voice that originally wanted me to get on self improvement, or at least the fundamentals of the idea of self improvement. And that little tiny voice was a fire that needed kindling to grow. Because that little tiny voice said, all right, let's finally get out of bed. Or let's finally stop playing video games. Let's stop watching anime. Let's get some type of hardship done. And this is where it's hard on self-improvement, is we've trained ourselves for so long to listen to this voice that has gotten us to this down bad point of life where we are struggling with our life, with our addictions, our mental health, things like that. We do not have the hard voice, the good voice that is telling us to do the disciplines, the hard works, the purposeful things. And it's this idea of feeding a habit. You have, let's say, every time you do something which is a bad habit or a lazy activity, you train yourself to do it more. If you don't have the idea of, I should stop doing X, Y, and Z, and have the consciousness and the regret of doing such, then you will never stop in the first place. And every time you decide to choose the harder path, that little tiny voice, that little tiny fire inside of your mind or your heart grows. And what is so amazing is if you're able to work so hard and replace that complacent, lazy voice with the fire burning, hard work, disciplined voice, is that it will be a complete attitude change. Instead, everything you do will want to be the hard work, and that weak voice will be the tiny one that you can't hear. Now, this is easier said than done because we know after years and years and years of building these addictions, these bad habits, that voice is really loud. So every time we are conscious, we have to understand there's two options in our life. When the instant we wake up, we have the option lay in bed, jump straight out of bed, do the hard work. Dick around, get the easy things done, the pleasures, the enjoyments, or jump straight out of bed, cold shower, brush your teeth, journal, meditate, hard work, go off to school, go off to work, just hammering at the day. There's two options from the instant we wake up. So every single time you are given an option in life, easy or the hard, choose the hard. No matter how hard that voice is telling you, do the easy thing. Smoke, drink, jerk off, play video games, watch the entertainment. Always listen to the voice of discomfort because we know as young men that we have grown when it has been times of discomfort. We have a fear inside of us. We have a comfort zone, and we need to break through that constantly to grow in our spiritual journeys, in our business, in our self improvement. You would have never got that girl if you didn't have the balls to go out of your way and get her. So, if you want to improve on self improvement, why are you neutering yourself? Why are you cutting your balls off and listening to this voice? It's a superpower once you get the ball rolling of consistently doing the hard work. Because then you'll be that soldier, that warrior that wakes up at 5 in the morning and it's boom. And those little voices that you have in our head, those will be the weak options. Instead, it would be hardwired to do the hard work. Now, it's important if you get the ball rolling to stay consistent. Do not dip off. Do not stop doing what got you the success. If you built a good physique in the gym, yeah, it's hard to lose, but you need to do what got you there in the first place. Maybe tweak it a little bit to improve further. If you have very good mental health, let's say you don't scroll on your phone. Okay, you only scroll on your phone 15 minutes a day. Don't let that get to 20 or 30. Do 15, 10, 5 minutes, 0. Have the ball consistently rolling, this idea of progressively overloading, so you do not have this bad habit and this voice creep up. Because, like I said, it's going to be a hard journey of switching the voices of, okay, one is this hardship, one is easy. Pick the harder option. Every time you've failed, every time you have messed up and relapsed, is because you did not listen to that little tiny voice. Because there's moments where we are overwhelmed with that voice of easiness, pleasure, vice, sin, and it smothers that fire. But we know we are conscious human beings, and we have to fuel that fire so it burns away the evilness. If that makes sense. So this is what I have for you is you start the day, you plan out your fucking day. You have an idea of what you're doing, what hardships you're going to get done, and you consciously choose to get them done. You pick at it, and then it becomes second nature of going throughout every single day and having the conscious idea of, do I pick the easy or the hard? And it's always the hard, difficult thing that you don't want to do that makes us happy, that makes us stronger, that grows us, that betters us as individuals. So when you're on self-improvement and you just got told to do all these good habits and get rid of all this fucking bad shit that you've been doing for years, understand the initial change needed to become this Spartan-like warrior, to do all the good ones and cut them out. Change the voices inside your head. Again, I sound schizophrenic when I talk about the subject like this, but you know that voice inside of your head. Take the action needed to get the work done and say fuck off to all that bullshit, the cookies, the sweets, everything, and just choose the right path in life. Now, I don't want to beat a dead horse anymore, so I'm just going to leave you off with this. Is no matter how much you do this, this is for life. We understood the bad things caused us to be sad, to be depressed, to get us into this place where we needed self-improvement to hurl ourselves out of our coffins. So embrace the hardships like a disciplined young warrior and understand this is for life, and it'll make it a lot easier when you go out and do those good habits with the idea of you needing to do these every single day and consciously in the moment pick the good option. Now, I believe in you, and I believe if you can take the actionable steps to get a little bit more conscious and clear with what thoughts you're having throughout your day, you can be a better man. Again, I'm Maxwell. I would love to help you. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you on the next one.